Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. I found condom in my BF drawer while cleaning up, and this is what he say. I'm absolutely drained after this toxic relationship with what I found to be a complete narcissist. It's been almost a month since I found out my boyfriend, ex now, was cheating on me. We practically lived together. I had most of everything where he stayed. Literally my second home. About 2 months ago I was cleaning his room. While he was at work, I thought it'd be nice for him to come home to a clean room, clean sheets, clean everything. I went to grab the trash can and there was a bulky box in there, from a Valentine's Day gift I'd given him, and I decided to take it out to break it down for less bulk. As I opened the box, inside there was a pack of 3 condoms. My stomach dropped and I felt sick. At that point I felt entitled to look through the trash and the bathroom trash and found no wrappers or anything. I went to check our drawer where we keep the lube and condoms, all the same type, even the box in the trash, and found that the original ones we'd bought were still there, but of course they were mixed in with various different dates. Yes, I checked. As I kept looking in the room now, even one of our picture frames was turned, and that too made me feel even worse. Right after that I texted him and told him I wasn't looking through his trash but that I found that pack, and he sounded alarmed that I was asking him, and he said I was being too abrasive, that he wouldn't do something like that, and that if I really thought he hated me that much. I gave him the benefit of the doubt and believed him. I thought the best. Yes, we weren't using condoms often, but we would use them once in a great while. Granted, by that point I wasn't comfortable anymore, and there was always that what of him, right? In my head. Then 2 weeks passed, and on a day off where we went out I went to get some socks from the drawers and found more condoms, but they were apart from the condom drawer, and I asked, why are these here? He played stupid and I thought nothing of it, but by then I had already kept count of all the original ones I'd found and continued about my day as if that didn't bother me, because in depth it didn't. I was truly waiting to confront him about this at a more appropriate time. I was definitely off the rest of the day because he'd asked me what was wrong as I continued to space out that day. My only answer was nothing. The days seemed better and so well, and finally I met him where he was staying a day he was off late, and I went to the room, made myself comfortable, and I saw that our frame and pictures that were on top of my drawer are missing. I looked inside my drawers and there they were. I left them there, because I was going to ask about them later. I checked the condominium drawer and there was indeed one missing, still giving him some kind of benefit of the doubt. Maybe he has it in his wallet for car sex, or who knows what reasons at that point. He got home, sat on the bed with me. I was spaced out and wasn't excited to see him. He asked what I was looking at, and I said that I was looking at the fact that our picture frame was missing, and he quickly got up and went to take it out of the drawer with the excuse that he was cleaning that day. Of course, I knew it was bullshit. The following day he made most of many purchases, which was also more of a red flag at this point. He even gave me his wallet, and I didn't feel a condom in there. Then later that night, after relaxing from having dinner, we got into yet another argument out of what had been almost every week for the last few months now. The arguments were of insignificant things, stupid things really. Then we fell asleep, and that missing condom would not leave my thoughts. I remember him saying to me the first time I approached him about it, if I was doing something like this, I'd throw it in the trash outside. He said it in a joking way, but it stuck to my brain like glue. I really asked myself, could this person I fell in love with really go to this extreme? As I asked myself that and remembered his joke, I took the trash out from that night's takeout, all the way outside to the trash outside. I took a peep before dropping it in, and there it was, the condom wrapper. Again my stomach dropped, and this time I could no longer stay quiet. I went back inside. It was almost 3 a.m. and I woke him up and asked him to explain. He had no words, no sorry, no yes it was me, it was a mirror. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't count the condoms. The trash is in an alleyway, many people throw trash outside there. And I was so upset and infuriated that he couldn't man up to the truth. I was so upset I wasn't even crying. There was no ounce of remorse or grasp of reality. Even though the rest of the conversation was about taking a break and that what I was saying were serious accusations, it never once slipped out of his mouth to take any accountability. The next day I picked up my things when he wasn't there and went for my remaining things and plants when he was actually there, and he couldn't even look at me. Gave me his back and just sulked in whatever he was feeling, and just was in bed looking like the scumbag he is. I found out the girl he cheated on me with was a girl we had a threesome with last summer. She texted me saying she was sorry for so many things. I never did respond to her, and I know she's uncomfortable for so many reasons just being around me. As for my ex-boyfriend, he has yet to take any accountability, and he definitely is still in touch with me. I'm only staying in touch for the time being that I have a few things he's trying to get back to me, but he expects me to talk things out. I have nothing more to say, I just want my things back. Mind you, reader, we're all co-workers. The whole thing is just so fucked up. Comments from the community. Threesomes these days are so glamorized and popular that regular people are doing them and having bad results. If you're not freaky like that, do not do it. It's not something for regular couples, and I've seen many relationships wrecked after having a threesome. There can be strong feelings of jealousy from both partners, and one could even develop feelings for the third person and continue relations without the approval of the so. Many people think they are freaks, but when your husband is drilling a hole in your friend you invited to the bedroom, or your wife is getting railed by some stud from the bar, things can change fast. Yes. There are guilty one-offs followed by genuine remorse, and then there are these people. They are the most common cheaters, and you are smart to move on from him because he will always be the kind of person who will lie the way he did to you, and you will always know it. Totally agree that the one who wanted the threesome in the first place, and brought up the idea, was going to suffer. This is where it gets me how one thinks that because of a threesome it somehow wraps around his brain that he can pursue this other third party. I just think that person is trash. It seems like he was selfish and honestly not wanting to be in a real relationship. It honestly sucks. I'm sorry for her having to experience this along with the toxicity. She got out of it, which is what matters, and she knows now that red flags are really hard to detect when you're all in with someone, but now can be aware of it now. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell.